with Erin Gould from the SPU volleyball team. Erin and the Falcons heading out on their first GNAC road trip of the season this week, off to Central Washington and Northwest Nazarene. Erin's been one of those roller coaster seasons so far, a little bit of good, some tough times. Just talk about how things have gone from your perspective.
Yeah, so preseason tournament, well, there was kind of a lot of ups and downs, but we ended with a really big win against Chaminade. So that was great going into a season, and then we had a tough couple of season openers, but through that we've been able to grow, and I think that this coming week will be a good competitive week for us.
And talk about some of this growth. What have you seen, again, from your perspective out there?
I think especially after Anchorage's match, we came back on Friday and we had a really just honed in and competitive practice that definitely translated into Saturday. We just couldn't pull out the win for that, but there was definitely progress seen there. So.
Okay. And you got a good playing time last year as a reserve. This year you're starting most of the time. Just talk about that a little bit and what that has meant for you and how you've adjusted to that role.
Yeah, so last year I was playing DS, which was a great role for me, and now starting on the right side, I think it's a really great position for me. I have always wanted to be in the front row, so I love being on the right side. It's a little bit different than the outside, but I think I've adjusted well to it, and I really like it.
Okay. And you can play just about any position in the front row? Would that be an accurate statement?
Yes, so in California I was playing middle for a little bit. I was also playing outside and right side, so.
They talk about right side was a little bit different for those who don't see a lot of volleyball. Kind of explain some of the differences on that.
Yeah, so a right side hitter would be on the right side of the net, closest to the setter, and they're the ones getting the back sets. So it's kind of different timing. The setter's normally closer to you when she's setting, so that's just kind of how that's different.
And was that kind of like a natural fit for you over in that spot, do you think?
I think so. I've never really been a right side, but as soon as I kind of made that transition, it was pretty natural for me, so I think it's where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. Volleyball player all your life? Have there been other sports for Erin over the years?
Pretty much volleyball all my life. My parents both played volleyball, so it's kind of our family sport, and I started playing when I was 10. I did do track for 1 year in high school, but that was it.
That was that, okay.
Yeah.
All right. What got you to SPU?
I did want to go to a school that was pretty close to home, so I'm from Kent, Washington, so it's pretty close. I also wanted a smaller school, which SPU is, and I wanted a Christian environment, which SPU is. So.
Okay. And you're majoring in what here?
Political science, possibly double majoring with business.
Okay. And what got you into those particular fields? Have those been lifelong interests for you?
My grandma used to work in political campaigns, and I would always kind of like see pictures of her doing that and like hear stories of her times like helping on like managing campaigns, and so that always kind of like piqued my interest. And business is more like me being practical if that doesn't work out.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And aside from school and volleyball, now you also play piano, is that correct?
I did. I played piano for a good part of my childhood, and I kind of stopped once I got to high school, and then last year I took 2 quarters of it, so it was fun to get back into it.
Was it, as they say, like riding a bike? Did it come right back to you once you sat down again?
A little bit. Reading music is a lot harder than it looks, so that was the part that didn't really come back super fast.
All right.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the 2 matches this week? Obviously, Central is considered one of the better teams, and NNU has been one of the better teams in the conference the past 2 or 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they're definitely bigger than us, and they're older than us, and I think we're coming in as the underdogs, but I think it's a really good challenge for us to see if we can apply the things that we've been putting together in practice in our matches.
All right.